What's up? It's been a little while. I haven't had an opportunity to film in a couple weeks. I can't really tell you why. It's bad. I don't remember why. But finally, I'm sitting in Carline. Have a little time on my hands. So, little one is out. Thank goodness. I love the fact that she screamed the first 3 months. And when she was in the car seat. This is so nice now. So I've been thinking a lot about what I was going to talk about, and decided, which I talk about kind of often. If you know me well, I talk about it a lot. But decided to make a video on it, because hopefully there's others like me. Maybe, sort of, I don't know. But, yeah, this Carline confession is, I am a horrible housewife. Horrible. It's a good thing I wasn't a housewife in, the 40s and 50s, and because I would be disgraced. My husband would probably leave me. I don't know why it's so difficult for me. I've always struggled with keeping rooms clean and that kind of stuff. Not that I want to be messy. I don't like being messy. I love having a clean house. I don't know why it's so hard. It's I plan to get so much done, and then before I know it, it's time for me to go teach dance, or it's time for the girls to get ready for bed and to go to bed, and I have absolutely nothing done. So we have a beautiful dream home of ours. 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath. Nice bonus room. That's our playroom right now. Wide open living room, breakfast area, kitchen, dining room, laundry room. I love our house. And I love for it to look nice and pretty. With the exception of the girls' bathroom, there is not a clean room in the house. Not one. And the only reason the girls' bathroom is clean is because nobody uses it. I mean, it's amazing. I don't even know how it happens. I mean, the girls' rooms are full of clothes. Our room is full of clothes. My poor husband, he's so wonderful. I actually got in there this past weekend and got some of the clothes up off our floor because we literally couldn't see our carpet. I couldn't see it. It was covered in clothes. And he actually got a lot of it up. Now, there's still some there because that's how many is in there. But it's just, and our living room is basically our playroom too. And there's toys everywhere. There's stuff all over our kitchen counters. There's stuff all over our table. Even the dining room. It is insane how I just can't keep it clean. And I try, and my goal every day is to get at least one thing done. Oh, did you wake up? What's that bug? She's waking back. And my goal is to get at least one thing done. And yeah, it sometimes happens. Usually not. And I don't even have that good of an excuse. I mean, my only really big excuse is that I just don't have any free time. When that one naps, it's usually in the car or on top of me because she is not a good napper. I can't lay her down yet because if I do, she sleeps for all of 5 minutes, and quite frankly, it's just not worth it to do that. Plus she's a crawler and a roller, and she's in our bed, and I just don't want her. Anyways, not worth it. So, I'm usually trying to clean with either one or both girls in the house, and while I'm picking up, they're destroying, and, there's always food. Unfortunately, we don't eat at the kitchen table as much as I would like, really at all, because it's covered in stuff. And we eat so late most nights because of me teaching, and so we eat in the living room, and so there's always food in there, and it just, I suck at it. I really do. It's so bad. And then I get on Facebook. I see these moms who have 2, 3, 4 kids and how they have vacuumed and mopped and dusted and done laundry and folded and put it away and all this stuff. And then they're about to go get a shower. And I'm like, what? How? How do you do it? Like, are you Superwoman? Like, were you given something at the hospital that they just bypassed me on that allowed you to do all that? Like, I don't know. Did I do something, like, did I train my kids to fear a clean house, and so they start screaming as soon as they know mama's clean? I don't know. I'm with you, kids. I don't know. I don't know why mommy sucks so bad at it, but I do. And a lot of times it does. It makes me kind of down on myself, you know? Like, why is this so hard for me? Like, why am I so bad at this? Then I feel for my husband, because I would love for him to walk into the door and everything be spotless. Like, that is my dream. Like, one of these days, I want, when he comes home, to have dinner ready and the house clean and the girls, you know, somewhat in a good mood and me in a good mood, and just being able to enjoy, because everything else is done. And I don't know how or why I can't get to that point. And it's tough, you know, to kind of deal with that on a daily basis. And so a lot of times I have to kind of look back into my childhood and say, do you remember what the house looked like? Do you remember the day-to-day stuff? Do you remember the toys everywhere, the food everywhere, or the clothes everywhere? And then the truth is, I don't. Like, I don't remember that. I remember playing, and I remember, you know, eating with my family, and I remember watching movies with my sisters, and I remember those things. And I have to remind myself that that's what I want my girls to remember. That I don't want them to look back and say, oh man, mom kept a really clean house. Like, I don't want that to be the prominent thing in their mind. You know, I also don't want it to be, oh man, mom kept a really dirty house. You know, I want them to look back and say, wow, mom really spent a lot of time with us. She really played with us a lot. You know, she enjoyed us. She enjoyed time with us. You know, she snuggled with us. She read books with us. She sang with us. And so I have to keep telling myself those things, so I don't get overly upset and really disappointed with myself and how crazy my house is. And so if you're like me, I encourage you to, you know, try to turn that thought process around to where it makes it a little bit easier to digest. It still sucks. I still feel like a failure. I know, girlfriend. Me too. I feel like a failure, you know, but I'm not failing at being a good mom. And I'm hopefully not failing at being a good wife. So there's that. But yeah, me, housewife, not very good. Hopefully it'll get better. We'll see. I guess as time goes along, we'll see if it gets easier. You know, I know I have 2 little ones. That shouldn't be an excuse, because other people have 2 little ones too, and they have a spotless house. But yeah, so that's my confession for today. We'll see what I can come up with next week, since today's the last day of school. Alright, we all try to stay cool out. It's decided to turn really hot in Georgia, so stay cool, and have a good weekend. See you guys later.